Dewa is set to pay an official visit to India from the 1st of April to the 3rd at the invitation of his Indian counterpart Narendra Modi. Now, according to officials, during the visit, some announcements are likely on connectivity, energy trading and railway. Good morning, I am Prarambha Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. Nepali Congress decides to form alliance among its coalition partners for the upcoming local level elections despite Shekhar Koirala factions disagreement. Political parties not considering presenting serving women deputies as candidates for mayors or chiefs of local units. Women deputies yet to raise their voices to demand candidacy. Ukraine says it hopes the first face-to-face peace talks with Russia in over 2 weeks could lead to a ceasefire. A US official adds Putin does not appear ready to make compromises. And Gujarat Titans mark a winning start in the Indian Premier League, secure a 5-wicket win over Lucknow Super Giants. The largest party of the ruling coalition, Nepali Congress, has decided to form electoral alliance among its coalition partners for the upcoming local elections. However, leaders have said that a final conclusion in this regard will be formed only today. Now, leaders speaking at the party's Central Committee meeting opined that the party should proceed by forming alliance with the objective of securing wins at maximum places. However, some sections of the party have called for contesting independently at the polls. Leaders close to party president Shekhar Dewa are in favor of forming an alliance for the election, while those in the Shekhar Koirala camp are against the idea. Now, with the local elections drawing close, political leaders are presenting their claims for candidacies of mayors or chiefs of local levels. However, voices of women who are currently serving as deputy mayors or deputy chiefs of local levels have remained quiet. More in this report.
A total of 18 women are currently serving as mayors or chiefs of local levels, while women are serving as deputy chiefs at 700 local levels. Of them, women are serving as deputy chiefs at 276 municipalities and 424 rural municipalities. The positions of deputy mayor and deputy chief is taken as a preparation for a rank higher. The women currently serving as deputies have built capabilities to replace their superiors. However, despite having served as a deputy for 5 years, building their capabilities and operating in capacity of their superiors in their absence, there are no talks for presenting them as candidates for mayor or chiefs at local levels. A few deputies have demanded for candidacy of mayors or chiefs of local levels to utilize their learning from the experience as deputy. In spite of the conditions stated in the Election Code of Conduct, expenses are high to receive tickets and for the election campaign. Many women who do not have the financial backing cannot afford such expenses. In addition to parties not considering presenting the serving women deputies as the candidates for mayors or chiefs of local units, the women deputies themselves are also yet to raise their voices to support their demand of candidacy.
In our Public Voice segment, we had asked the local residents in several provinces regarding what they think should be done to increase women participation at the leadership roles in local levels. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice. महिलाहरूले आफै नेतृत्व लिनका लागि आफू पनि सक्षम बन्नु पर्यो.
संविधानमा महिलाहरूलाई पनि प्रमुखमा राख्ने व्यवस्था गर्नुपर्छ.
महिलाको सहभागिता बढाउन राजनीतिक दलहरूले पहिलो प्राथमिकता दिनुपर्छ.
उपप्रमुखमा मात्रै सीमित राखिएको हुनाले त्यो चाहिँ आरक्षण क्षेत्र सहितको कोठा छुट्याइदिएको भए महिलाहरूलाई चाहिँ प्रतिस्पर्धा गर्नको लागि सजिलो हुन्थ्यो.
Now, 4 boys were killed while another was severely injured in a motorcycle accident at Bharkurwa of Sabaila, Dhanusha last night. Now, the deceased boys have been identified as 12-year-old Lakshmi Yadav, 14-year-old Sumit Yadav, 12-year-old Bauka Yadav and motorcycle rider 15-year-old Rahul Yadav. Now, seriously injured 19-year-old Surendra Yadav is currently undergoing treatment at the Provincial Hospital Janakpur. Police are currently investigating the cause of the accident. It is now time for our segment Public Polls, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, why have political parties not prioritized social issues? Your options are A, height of indifference, B, understanding infrastructures as development, C, lack of pressure. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and then send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And now before we wrap up, here's a look into the top stories one more time. Nepali Congress decides to form alliance among its coalition partners for the upcoming local level elections despite Shekhar Kurela faction's disagreement. Political parties not considering presenting serving women deputies as candidates for mayors or chiefs of local units. Women deputies yet to raise their voices to demand for candidacy. Ukraine says it hopes the first face-to-face peace talks with Russia in over 2 weeks could lead to a ceasefire. A US official adds Putin does not appear ready to make compromises. And Gujarat Titans make a winning start in the Indian Premier League, secure a 5-wicket win over Lucknow Super Giants. So that is all for the moment. Thank you for staying with us. Have a beautiful day ahead.